Good morning, Earth scientists. It is Thursday. It is November 17th. On this finally a morning where we're seeing some sun and not all this snow that we've been getting the last 3 days. So, what are we going to work on today? We're going to be taking a look at an anticipation guide. We've done these before, so very similar. You're going to be doing a prediction. You're essentially anticipating the information. You'll predict true, false. You'll read the article and so forth. So that's going to kind of be our plan for the day. So again, we're talking about matter, and we tied this in yesterday with matter. When we get into minerals and when we get into rocks, are the two places where matter is going to fall into. So that's I had mentioned yesterday that I don't like when things are disjointed. So again, talking about rocks and minerals, which is where we are headed, is kind of what we're leading up into. So we have our, that's not a word, that's a do now. That's a typo. So we have a do now, and the do now is what is one example of an element, compound, and a mixture. So think about what is one example of an element, a compound, and a mixture. Some examples: an element, anything off the periodic table, oxygen; a compound, anything that we had talked about yesterday, minerals are compounds. Um, Water was the compound that we talked about yesterday. A mixture, Chex Mix, salt water, rocks, soil. Those were things that we had talked about yesterday. All right, there is going to be a anticipation guide attached to the Google Classroom post. Again, before you read, you'll make your predictions, and then you'll read the article, and then you'll go back and you will put in the true or false. And remember, if it is false, you have to correct the statement to make it true. So, for example, here, molecules are classified into two major types: elements and atoms. If this is a false statement, you would mark it false, and then you would go in and change it. So, for example, you'd cross out two and write three. If that's, I'm just making this up, so that's not a correct statement, but you just need to make sure to cross it out and make that statement true. The article that we're taking a look at is on pure substances and mixtures. So you'll have some time to read said article. We'll get some like 10 minutes to read the article. And then if you get done with the article, you can finish the anticipation guide. And then we'll do a quick little wrap up Kahoot and end the hour talking about metals and nonmetals, a little preview into tomorrow. And that is that. So if you are at home today, working on the anticipation guide would be what you can be working on. Take care. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you when you get back.